Meteorologist Sean Sublette from the Richmond Times-Dispatch, and let's step back and look at the complex of thunderstorms that pushed across central Virginia on Thursday evening. They started farther south and westward toward Amelia and Nottoway and basically tracked northeastward across Richmond up toward the northern neck and the middle peninsula. Let's step the clock back all the way to just before when the storms settled in. So at 6 o'clock on Thursday evening, there really was not much out there. Then towards 6:30, watch to the bottom left part of the screen. That's where we see two small cells coming out of Amelia and Nottoway. Now, each one of these was small, although it did put down some hail. But in the next 20 to 30 minutes, watch how these things just blossom and come together over Chesterfield County, south of Midlothian Turnpike, and west of Route 1. So, Falling Creek, Rockwood Park, Brandon Mill, Pocahontas State Park. This is where the lightning was most intense at the beginning of the 7 o'clock hour. And then as we progress through the next 60 minutes, it's all moved northeastward across Richmond, across the James River, and into eastern Henrico County. So this is the area basically south of the Pocahontas Parkway, which is where it had the most intense lightning early on toward 8:30 or so. Then everything finally moved farther eastward. They did have some hail in King William County, but this cell was not nearly as intense as it pushed farther eastward and ultimately just dissipated toward 9 or 9:30 out toward the northern neck, middle peninsula. Regarding the storm reports, most places were seeing this from south of Midlothian Turnpike into the central business district of Richmond, the Fan, and certainly going to the Museum District, continuing up toward Mechanicsville. And really the strongest winds that were measured anyway were running at about 60 miles per hour as the storm pushed eastward towards Sansom. Of course, that's where the airport is, and that's where the most accurate anemometer is. So 45 to 60 mile an hour winds were common with this complex of storms as it pushed through on Thursday evening. There will be some scattered thunderstorms out there for this weekend, but it does not look like it's going to be as bad as what we dealt with last night. And it's not going to be as hot as it's been the last few days either. This reminder, subscribe to the Richmond Times-Dispatch, and you can get all of our videos by streaming them on the Virginia Video Network app.